there. Nice of you to finally wake up. Been waiting for a while. You're quite the sleeper. Well now, let's shed some light on this subject, shall we? Now, what is your name? Ah, that's a lovely name. Why don't we turn the rest of the lights on, shall we? Alright, so... I noticed... Wait, you did not show up today. Don't mind my appearance. Crazy appearance. That's what this is for. It's to incite... Look, it's to incite... fear. Fear into your mind. You've got to remember. You've got to remember. Oh my. So, what wouldn't you like to know what I'm typing? I'd like to know what I'm typing too. What? All right. Okay. Let's see here. From what I from what I see, you didn't show up to the royal. Ooh. You didn't show up to the royal ceremony today. That was part of the plan. Oh, the king does not like it when you don't show up to the royal ceremony. It's taken as a sign of disrespect. When you don't show up, refusal to show up to royal ceremony. No. I don't mean... Well, you could say all day that you didn't refuse, but you didn't show up now, did you? No, you didn't show up. And the fact that you didn't show up shows a sign of refusal, does it not? You can argue... You can argue with a signpost all day, but it's going to say what it says. And what it says is... Well, what it says is inarguable. Why do I have a keyboard, but I'm talking like a 15th century? You're really starting to peeve me, and you don't like it when I'm peeved now. Listen, from what I hear, you did not show up to the royal ceremony. Yep, what? There shall be a do-over tomorrow, since you're one of the king's favorites for some reason. King. Take away that stupid title. Take away the title and you've got nothing more than just a person in a crown. A golden crown with a chalice drinking of his liquid gold. But anyway, moving on from that. I should have been the rightful king. Yes, I should have been. Well, anyway. I should have been the rightful king of Controlia. Should have been me, not him, but enough from that. You did not show up to the ball or the royal ceremony according to our documents. Now the king is having a do-over. Normally, he does not feel that generous, but he's having a do-over tomorrow. Normally, people don't get that much luck. Honestly, you'd be lucky not to be fried alive by King Davis, but you know, that's whatever it goes. That's all. What. Why am I using a keyboard and talking like I'm from the 15th century? Well, that wouldn't you like to know? Alright, so the king is going to allow a do-over. The problem is, if you don't show up to tomorrow's ceremony, it was quite the important ceremony. From what I hear, you were supposed to be honored for something. Most noble knight. Well, lucky you, lucky you. I am but a mere scribe. That is right. We can type in a futuristic manner from the past. We are beyond realms. We're not like bound to any one particular time zone or time period, whatever. As a matter of fact, I have a young lad coming tomorrow to bring a relic from a very prestigious time period. You might have heard of it. A very well-known time period. Well, I didn't say I was going to tell you, but too much info already. But I will tell you something. Do you not realize how much of an importance it is, supposedly, to be invited to the king's ceremony? Do you not know how important it is? Look, raise up. I want you to raise up just a bit. Now, I want you to think about this for just one moment. Do you know how rare it is to actually have the honor of being invited to the king's ceremony? I wouldn't know. I was only invited once, and that was by mistake. But someday I shall get my chance. There's a plan to overthrow this governance. Yes. We shall use anarchy. But it will happen so fast that your head shall be spinning quicker than a top on a coin or something on the flat surface. Whatever to spin on a flat surface. Why am I telling you these things? I think it's because I kind of like you. Anyway, just rest and relax. No, go ahead, lay back down. Lie down. Rest and relax. There you go. Good fellow. Tomorrow I shall be back. And you'll be ready for the ceremony. But in about 4 months we shall overthrow the kingdom. And it shall rightfully be mine. The king thinks I'm such a good noble scribe. He thinks I'm so loyal. That's how you get somewhere. Show your loyalty, then make it to the top. Again, why am I telling you these things? Why, oh, why am I telling you this? Oh, well. Listen. What I want you to do is get you some rest. And once you've rested up, here's my card, right here. Here's my card. Take it. There you go. Have the guardsmen holler at me in the morning. I don't know. I gave you my card out of... It's a formality. We give the cards out of formality. That's what it is. It's sort of a formal thing, whatever. But anyway, I shall speak to you in the morrow. As a matter of fact, I'll see you in the morning. Say, 8-ish. You're right, that's too early. 10-ish. Ah, fancy some tennis. I fancy some tennis right now. Matter of fact, I'll go do that. But anyway, the king said you must be there. Or at least the temporary king, till I take over. You know why I told you? Because I trust you. I trust you. The king shall be overthrown. Just a few months from now. We've got our plans. But don't forget, you have to show up to the royal ceremony. Otherwise, it's a whole deal. It's disrespect and it's all that. So I'll see you tomorrow, say 8ish. Oh, you're right. I did change the time. So 10ish. Speaking of which, I'm going to go play tennis. So good night and good tomorrow. I shall see you. Well, good tomorrow. That means good tomorrow. But it is whatever. I don't know. You do realize that I'm just making whatever pops up in my head, right? Whatever pops up in my mind. It could be anything. It does not matter. It is just a roleplay, an act. And as a matter of fact, that is what we all are. We're all just an act playing our part. We're all actors. We are all actors just playing our part in this game, in this infinite ceremony called life, this constant ball, this game called life. We're all actors. Pawns in their game, the ones called the kings and the rulers and all that, but technically we all play our part. We all play our special part, which helps the play move along and helps the ceremony take place. You know, the life itself, life in and of itself is one large ceremony, is it not? When you think about it. And why am I talking so much to you? I must like you quite a bit. But anyway, life is one big ceremony. Life is one big play. We're all playing our part. From one moment to the next. Playing the part and making our show. Trying to reach the ultimate goal. Hoping that we finally show what we're worth. Alright, so, with that being said, just be at the ceremony tomorrow. You won't be, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. I also have plans for you as well. When we overthrow the kingdom, yes. So don't tell the king about it. Because I have plans for you and myself. You know, you can be side by side or whatever, you know, the right-hand man. I do like you. You're a good friend. But just be at the ceremony tomorrow. Good night, and rest well. I'm going to go play tennis now.